Hey folks, it's Terry Wilderman again. I am here at the Barnes & Noble in Middletown, Rhode Island. We're doing a book signing and a few presentations today. And during the downtime, I wanted to share some information with you, or I did share some information with you about presentation. Two of the pieces that I forgot are water bottle. One of my pet peeves are presenters who stand up, and I'm going to stand up here, who stand up, they're speaking, and they go and pick up a water bottle and they're going, oh, it looks terrible, especially women who look absolutely beautiful, wearing gorgeous dresses, and they're shoving this water bottle down their throat. I'm sorry, it just does not fly with me. So what do we do instead? Ta-da! We have a little plastic cup. You can get these at the dollar store, and look at the difference. Look at what happens when you're at a table and you need to take a sip. You grab this, you just bring it right up to your mouth, you put it down. Now, doesn't that look better than shoving a water bottle down your throat? So, make sure it's clear, plastic, nondescript. The other piece I forgot to talk about is name tag. I like bling. Patty Farmer, you're gonna like this. Bling, 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 bling. I love bling. And you see all the little rhinestones all the way around? Trust me, many, 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 many come to me. Bling, bling, bling. I love this. So this name tag, here's the thing with the name tags. Make sure it has a magnet on the back and the pin. Do both, because there's some outfits I've worn that the magnet just does not fly, and there's other outfits that I've worn where the pin doesn't fly. So when you order your magnet, make sure that you have both the pin in the back and the magnet in the back. Now, if you go to the website, oh geez, I forget the name of these folks. Anyway, it's on my website somewhere that I have the name. It's in my book. It's in my book. The name of the people that I bought my tag from. Hey, okay, so this is all off the cuff here. Name tags, nicebadge.com. Nicebadge.com. And if you go to nicebadge.com, tell them Terry sent you. I love this thing. They have been the absolute best, and it's coded, and it lasts forever. It's a great, great tool. Now, I have a little gift for you. One of my passions, as you know, is law of attraction. Law of attraction is very, very important to me. And I present it in my book as magnetic business attraction. And magnetic business attraction is about being very, very clear on what you want and what you don't want. And I talked about that a little bit in my talk today. So what I'm going to do is interview someone who's very special to me, who also adores law of attraction. And I'm going to have him share a very powerful story, because he is an entrepreneur. And as an entrepreneur, he had to go through hell and back and come to a defining moment. And in that moment, his life changed for the better. It didn't feel good at first, but boy, the magic began to happen. So come over here with me, and I'm going to introduce you to Vanio.
Hey folks.
Vanio Tavares. Vanio is my videographer. And Vanio and I connected about 4 years ago when he was a student at New England Tech. And he loves law of attraction, and it was this mutual understanding. It was just law of attraction. I attracted him.
It was.
And we had a great time working together and creating videos at that time. And today we were talking while he was doing, while he was setting up, and he shared a story that I really felt that needed to be shared today, especially if you are an entrepreneur. So Vanio, I hadn't seen you in a while.
It's been a while, yeah.
It's been a while. And a lot has happened in the last few months. Can you share a little bit about that?
So much. Well, last year I was working full-time, doing a job I didn't necessarily want to do. It was still in my field. I was a video technician for an audio-visual company. But I love to make videos. And I started doing that last year, real estate videos, marketing videos for banks, while working full-time. It was hell, but it was worth it. So at the end of last year, I had a falling out with my boss. And within 1 month, I quit my job. I bought a house, got engaged, and found out I was having a baby all in the same month. So the stress and anxiety of all that almost brought me down. But law of attraction, I've always believed in it. And I've always believed in manifesting what you want out of life just by believing it, just by believing that it's going to happen and not worrying about the negatives. So as all of that was happening, you know, I quit my job, bought a house, got engaged, and had a baby. Found out I was having a baby all at the same time. That was absolutely insane. And what I wanted to do was, have my own business making videos. So that previous year when I was, making those videos part-time while working full-time, set me up for 2016. It totally filled up my whole schedule with video work. I did not need a full-time job anymore. Everything just fell into place, and it was absolutely amazing. I never really doubted. I didn't think anything bad was going to happen, because as soon as you start to think negatively, that negative energy will just stick to your body. So I had faith that my bills are going to be paid, and I was going to be able to do what I want, and everything happened. Everything happened perfectly, and I hope it keeps on happening like that.
Not hope. You expect it's going to happen.
I expect it. Yes, it will.
So then everything happened in 1 month.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam. However, you knew you had to cut the cord in order to be able to do what you really loved. Is that correct?
It is, but it's not. It's. I know you don't like this word. It was hard. I was in a comfortable place. People don't like change because it's scary, and it's like I had to literally jump off a cliff, and that's exactly what I did. And actually, Steve Harvey mentioned something like that. And any entrepreneur that wants to, go after the dream, you just need to take that leap. And that's exactly what it was.
It was a leap of faith.
It was. And I wasn't afraid of hitting the ground, so I guess that's why everything fell into place, I guess.
But you have a passion, and your passion is videography. So you were very clear on what your passion was, and you did set yourself up. So what were your emotions when you cut the cord with your boss? What emotions were you feeling that you knew it was time?
It almost felt like I was forced. That was almost like a forced situation where I didn't want it to happen, but there was no other door other than quitting and leaving that behind. And as soon as I entered that door of the unknown, my dreams and aspirations and doing what I wanted to do were in that door, and everything just opened up perfectly.
Do you think it would have happened earlier if you had cut the cord earlier?
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
So you were pushed, literally pushed
Yes.
to a point where you just couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah.
And doesn't that happen to so many of us?
Yeah, it does.
It really does.
It's kind of sad that it has to get to a point where a person has to be forced to do it instead of believing in yourself 100% and taking that action. Like that forced situation, that should have happened 12 months prior to that. Like I should have quit 12 months ago because that whole year I was like, I don't like this. I don't like it,
So in my presentation today for Inward Journey, Outward Results, there was a powerful word that was used, and that word is doubt. Was doubt part of your equation?
Of course it was.
Yes? Okay.
Self-doubt is debilitating. Self-doubt is what keeps people down. And we were talking about this before on Messenger, on how the most talented, creative, amazing, powerful people, inward power, doubt themselves the most. And while the, I hate to say it, like the stupid people are full of confidence, and yet the smart, talented, amazing ones are full of doubt. And it kind of makes no sense. It's crazy.
So what bit of advice do you have for the entrepreneurs out there that follow law of attraction, but they haven't succeeded yet?
It's you have to believe that what you want is going to happen. Like you have to, whatever you visualize in your mind, and it has to be all positive. Remember, positivity always outweighs the negative. Everyone thinks negatively, but a positive thought outweighs 10 negative thoughts, in my opinion. So you have to believe and kind of picture in your mind where you want to be in the future, and believe it's going to happen. And if you believe that's going to happen, you start taking the steps. Subconsciously, you'll take steps in that positive mindset that will get you to where you want to be. that it starts a chain reaction subconsciously. Your positivity and your positive thinking starts a chain reaction that leads you to exactly where you want to be. And it takes time. And that's what's the hardest part is law of attraction doesn't work like that.
Well, actually, it can.
Yeah?
It can. You had to cut the cord with where you're holding back, and how fast did it show up?
Oh, instantly. That's
Exactly,
true. It was
yes,
instant. You're right.
exactly.
Wow. Yep.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day.
Yes. Okay. So,
Wow, okay, yeah.
So can you share with the audience how they can contact you?
You can find me on Facebook or through Von Bex on Vimeo.
Can you spell that?
Von Bex, it's VONBEX Creative. Von Bex Creative. It's on my Facebook page.
And what is your Facebook page?
My Facebook page is Von Bex Creative. You can just type in Vanio Tavares and you'll see the director of photography. You'll see Von Bex there.
Okay, and that's Vanio, V-A-N-I-O, Tavares, T-A-V-A-R-E-S.
And don't underestimate the power of video. It's very important.
Thank you, Vanio, for allowing me to interview you. He was pretty resistant about doing this. He really didn't want to do this, but I told him, I said, it's time for you to become visible, dear. It is time for you to get you front and center because you are magnificent at the work that you do.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to share this with all of my peeps because it's really important to get your message out to the world. And thank you also for coming into my life because you've done an amazing job.
Thank you.
And thank you so much.
Thank you as well.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Magnetic Business Attraction in action. Thank you so much for allowing me to speak with you and to interview Vanio. Take care, and we will talk with you next time. Bye.